it does. The real estate lady says it needs updating. New kitchen, new paint, new windows all around. But I look at every scuff mark on the floorboards, and I can't let a stranger tear it down. That dent beside the door is from Christmas, when Daddy backed the trucking just too far. That stain on the back ceiling from the summer, when the pipes gave up during the July storm. This old house knows all our secrets, every laugh and every tear that hit the floor. This old house has held 3 generations, and it knows what every creak and crack is for. This old house has felt the weight of funerals, and rung out with the sound of being born. This old house knows all our secrets, and it loves us broken, beautiful, and warm. My parents brought me home here from the hospital, in the same room where my grandfather was born. 4 of us grew up behind these walls together, and every single one of us still calls it more than home. We carved our heights into the hallway door frame, the pencil marks still running up the wood from my sister's tiny first one at age 3, all the way to when my brother finally could. This old house knows all our secrets, every laugh and every tear that hit the floor. This old house has held 3 generations, and it knows what every creak and crack is for. This old house has felt the weight of funerals, and rung out with the sound of being born. This old house knows all our secrets, and it loves us broken, beautiful, and warm. They offered us twice what my grandfather paid for it. I sat in every room and tried to think, but every room just filled with all the voices of the people who had loved each other here. My oldest wants to fix it up and keep it, pass it to her kids when her time comes. I said, girl, that is the wisest thing you've told me since the day you learned to walk and started running. So we'll put new paint on all the old secrets, we'll fix the porch, but leave the door frame but keep the soul of every scar. This old house knows all our secrets, and we're adding new ones every passing year. This old house will hold our children's children and tell them all the stories of who loved here. This old house knows all our secrets, the good, the bad, the sacred, and the torn. This old house knows all our secrets, and it loves us broken, beautiful, and warm. This old house, yeah, this old house knows every single one of us. This old house, our secrets are safe here. Yeah, they're safe here. This old house, this old house. Yeah, it does. The real estate lady says it needs updating. A new kitchen, new paint, new windows all around. But I look at every scuff mark on the floorboards, and I can't let a stranger tear it down. The dent beside the doors from Christmas, when Daddy backed the truck in just too far. That stain on the back ceiling from the summer, when the pipes gave up during the July storm. This old house knows all our secrets, every laugh and every tear that hit.
Delilah was a legend, they still sing about her now. She brought a strong man to his knees, and nobody knew how. But darling, if they'd ever seen you walking down that street, old Delilah would have stepped aside and gladly took a seat. Cleopatra ruled an empire, Solomon was wise, but neither one of them had what you carry in your eyes. Helen launched 1,000 ships, and history wrote her name. But honey, you'd have launched 10,000, and they'd all have felt the same. Delilah would be jealous of the way you love me. Cleopatra couldn't hold a candle to your grace. Every legendary woman history remembers would bow their head and gladly give you back their place. Delilah would be jealous of the fire that you carry, of the way you say my name and mean it every time. Delilah would be jealous, but she'd understand completely, because a love like yours was only made for one man. And darling, that man's mine. They tell me beauty fades with time, maybe that is
is so. But something in you only seems to deepen as you grow. Like fine wine and old stories, and a song you know by heart. You only get more powerful the longer we're apart. I've seen men go to war for less. I've seen empires fall for nothing. I've seen kings throw down their crowns for just one woman's smile. And I stand here understanding every single reckless legend, because I throw down everything for you without a trial. Delilah would be jealous of the way you love me. Cleopatra couldn't hold a candle to your grace. Every legendary woman history remembers would bow their head and gladly give you back their place. Delilah would be jealous of the fire that you carry, of the way you say my name and mean it every time. Delilah would be jealous, but she'd understand completely, because a love like yours was only made for one man. And darling, that man's mine. So let them write their legends, let them sing their songs of old. The greatest love in history is the one nobody's told. It lives right here between us. It's got no need for fame, because the greatest love in history whispers, not shouts its name. And when they write the final chapter of this life we've built together, when they look for words to say what we became, they won't need Delilah or Cleopatra for the story. They'll just need your face, and they'll just need my name. Delilah would be jealous of the way you love me. Cleopatra couldn't hold a candle to your grace. Every legend, every woman history remembers would bow their head and gladly give you back their place. Delilah would be jealous of the fire that you carry, of the way you say my name and mean it every time. Delilah would be jealous, but she'd understand completely, because a love like yours was only made for one man. And darling, that man's mine. Lord, that man is mine. Oh, Delilah would be jealous. Oh, Delilah would be jealous. Yeah, she'd be jealous. Oh, that man is mine.
Oh, Lord. I've climbed every mountain that this country ever raised. I've crossed the rivers and the deserts and the plains. I've shaken hands with presidents and kings of other nations, but nothing ever brought me to my knees like her name. She don't know what she does when she walks into a room. She don't know that every man becomes a fool. She just smiles at me like it's the most natural thing doing, and I fall apart like I'm just a boy in school. There ain't enough man in the world tonight to hold back everything I feel inside. There ain't enough pride, there ain't enough cool, there ain't enough anything a man can do. When a woman loves you down to your bone, when a woman makes a man feel less alone, there ain't enough man in the whole wide world tonight to keep from loving her with all my might. She cried once in the kitchen on a Thursday in November. I walked in and felt the whole room change its weight. I held her for an hour without saying any single word, and felt more like a man than any other day. She laughed once at something that I said without thinking, a real laugh that came up from somewhere deep. And I thought, if I die right now, Lord, I'll die happy, because that sounds worth everything, including sleep. There ain't enough man in the world tonight to hold back everything I feel inside. There ain't enough pride, there ain't enough cool, there ain't enough anything a man can do. When a woman loves you down to your bone, when a woman makes a man feel less alone, there ain't enough man in the whole wide world tonight to keep from loving her with all my might. Call it weakness, call it madness, call it whatever helps you sleep, but I call it the only thing worth having. I call it mine, and Lord, I'll keep it. So here I stand before you with no armor and no weapon, just a man who finally learned to let love win. And if that makes me less of something in your reckoning, then I'll take less and start all over again. There ain't enough man in the world tonight to hold back everything I feel inside. There ain't enough pride, there ain't enough cool, there ain't enough anything a man can do. When a woman loves you down to your bone, when a woman makes a man feel less alone, there ain't enough man in the whole wide world tonight to keep from loving her with everything I've got. Not enough man, Lord, not enough man, not enough man in this world to stop loving her. Oh no, not enough man. came into my life like a southern summer storm, blew the curtains off the windows, blew away the norm. Every man in town stood still the moment she walked in, and I knew before she smiled at me I'd never breathe again. She wore red on a Tuesday like she owned the whole damn street, and she talked to me like lightning and her laugh was thunder beat. I said, woman, where'd you come from? She said, nowhere you been. I said, well, that's about to change right now. And she just smiled and said, begin. She walked out like thunder. She talked like a storm rolling in. She loved like a force of God's nature, and I never stood a chance to win. She walked out like thunder, and I felt like the rain coming down. She walked out like thunder, and she shook this whole old town. She walked out like thunder. Oh, she walked out like thunder. Every evening on that front porch she would sing to the night air, something low and slow and smoky that curl into your prayer. I'd sit across and watch her like a man who's found religion, like everything I'd been before was just a bad decision. Now she's been beside me 20 years and still the thunder comes. When she walks into a room at night I still go deaf and dumb. Still the same red dress on Tuesday, still that laugh that shakes the walls. And I thank the Lord above me every time that thunder calls. She walked out like thunder. She talked like a storm rolling in. She loved like a force of God's nature, and I never stood a chance to win. She walked out like thunder, and I felt like the rain coming down. She walked out like thunder, and she shook this whole old town. She walked out like thunder. Lord, she walked out like thunder. Some men pray for peace and quiet, some men pray for calm and still, but every night I pray to heaven, send that thunder, send that thrill, send that woman, send that laughter, send that storm. I need it, Lord. She walked out like thunder, and I need her like I need it. They'll tell the story long after we're gone now, the man who caught the thunder and held on. They'll say he wasn't worthy of the lightning, but he loved her every moment from dusk to dawn. She walked out like thunder. She talked like a storm rolling in. She loved like a force of God's nature, and I never stood a chance to win. She walked out like thunder, and I felt like the rain coming down. She walked out like thunder, and she shook this whole old town. She walked out like thunder. Lord, she walked out like thunder. Yeah, she walked out like thunder. Thunder. Yeah, she was my thunder. Whoa, she was my thunder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're both getting up there. You showed up at the shelter on a rainy Wednesday morning. Gray around the muzzle, slow to rise. They said he'd been returned twice
us already. Too old, too slow, too set in his own ways. Well, I said that sounds familiar, sign the papers. I'm 67 and returned a time or two. We drove home in the rain, not saying nothing. Two old boys with nowhere else to go to. Old dogs and old men, we understand each other. We don't need much explaining anymore. We both move slow in the morning when it's cold out. We both love the sunshine and the porch. Old dogs and old men, we've seen enough for living to know what matters and to let go of the rest. Old dogs and old men, we ask for very little. Just a warm place and someone to love best. He took the corner by the fireplace early and claimed it like he'd always known it was his. I made 2 bowls of something in the evening, and we ate together like old neighbors do. He doesn't judge me when I talk to pictures. He doesn't mind if I repeat a story twice. He just lays his big head on my knee and listens, and that's better than most human advice. Old dogs and old men, we understand each other. We don't need much explaining anymore. We both move slow in the morning when it's cold out. We both love the sunshine and the porch. Old dogs and old men, we've seen enough of living to know what matters and to let go of the rest. Old dogs and old men, we ask for very little. Just a warm place, someone to love best. My daughter said she'd never seen me happier. She said, "Dad, you even walk different now." I said, "Fun at what a good companion does for a man who forgot what he was living for somehow." We walk the same mile every single evening. He sniffs at everything. I watch the sky. And neither one of us is in a hurry. And neither one of us is wondering why. The vet says he's got maybe 2 more good years. I said, "Well, give him everything you've got." He looked at me and said, "You really love this dog?" I said, "Mister, I love him quite a lot." Old dogs and old men, we take care of each other. We give each other reasons to get up. Old dogs and old men, at the end of the evening, there's no better companion for this old cup. Old dogs and old men, Lord, remains. Oh, dogs are no men, yeah, we understand. Oh, dogs are no men, best friends till the end.
She was just the waitress at the truck stop on the bypass, the one who always got my order right. She noticed I was down one cold December morning and sat down in the booth and said, "You alright?" I told her more than I should tell a stranger about the funeral and the empty house at home. She listened like she had nowhere else to be there, and made me feel like I wasn't so alone. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they wear aprons and pour coffee in the morning. Sometimes they're the neighbor who shows up without warning, with a casserole and grace when you're undone. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they're the friend who answers in the darkness. Sometimes they're the stranger who sees right through the hardness, reminds you that you're loved by someone. Angels don't always have wings. My neighbor Roy came over after the diagnosis. He didn't say a word, just brought his chainsaw out. He spent the whole day cutting up the fallen oak tree that I'd been staring at with too much doubt. He wouldn't take a beer, he wouldn't take a sandwich. He just squeezed my shoulder walking out the gate. He said, "I'll be back Saturday if you need me." And he was there at sunrise, didn't hesitate. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they wear aprons and pour coffee in the morning. Sometimes they're the neighbor who shows up without warning, with a casserole and grace when you're undone. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they're the friend who answers in the darkness. Sometimes they're the stranger who sees right through the hardness and reminds you that you're loved by someone. Angels don't always have wings. I used to think that heaven was far off and distant, that God worked in mysterious ways too big to see. But now I think He's working through the ordinary, the everyday, the quiet, the simple things. My daughter called from college just to check in.
Not because she needed anything from me, just said, "Hey Dad, I love you." Just was thinking of you, and that phone call was everything I'd need. So if you're out there hurting and in the ordinary, if you think nobody sees you going through, look around, because I promise they are near you. Someone ordinary doing something true. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they're your child calling just to say hello. Sometimes they're the letter that you get from long ago. Sometimes they arrive just when you're about to fall. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they're the song that finds you in the darkness. Sometimes they're the memory that softens all the hardness. And sometimes, Lord, they're no one else at all. Angels don't always have wings, but they always show up right on time. Angels don't always have wings. No, they don't. Angels don't always have wings, but they always find you. They always find you.
Way down yonder, we were 17 and foolish by the river after dark. The radio was playing something slow. You had cut off jeans and bare feet and a fire in your eyes. Lord, I didn't want to ever go. Your daddy didn't know you'd snuck on out that Friday evening. My truck was parked back on the old dirt road. We sat on the tailgate, swinging feet and talking easy about everything and nothing as we glowed. It was a Chattahoochee kind of love, summer lightning, water rushing, stars above. Young and wild and loose and free, that old river kept our every secret sea. A Chattahoochee kind of love, the best kind I have ever known. A Chattahoochee kind of love, that's where the seeds of us were sown. We carved our names in that old oak beside the water. I wonder if it's still there after all. I drove by there last August with my windows down and smiling. Could have sworn I heard your laugh there in the fall. Something about summer nights still pulls me to that river to find that 17-year-old kid's face. It was a Chattahoochee kind of love, summer lightning, water rushing, stars above. Young and wild and loose and free, that old river kept our every secret sea. A Chattahoochee kind of love, the best kind I have ever known. A Chattahoochee kind of love, that's where the seeds of us were sown. Lord, I don't need to go back there to know what that was worth. That river gave me everything, the best summer of this earth. My oldest boy turned 17 this past July. I watched him drive away one Friday night, and I sat on the porch and breathed in all that summer darkness and smiled, 'cause I knew exactly where he might go on, son, I whispered to the fireflies around me. Go find your river, go find your own song. Go love somebody by the water in the evening. These Chattahoochee nights don't last too long. It was a Chattahoochee kind of love, summer lightning, water rushing, stars above. Young and wild and loose and free, that old river kept our every secret sea. A Chattahoochee kind of love, the best kind I have ever known. A Chattahoochee kind of love, that river's still out there, I know. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night. Yeah, that Chattahoochee kind of love felt right.
Yeah, it does. Real estate lady says it needs updating. New kitchen, new paint, new windows all around. But I look at every scuff mark on the floorboards, and I can't let a stranger tear it down. That dent beside the door is from the Christmas when Daddy backed the truck in just too far. That stain on the back ceiling from the summer when the pipes gave up during the July storm. This old house knows all our secrets, every laugh and every tear that hit the floor. This old house has held 3 generations and it knows what every creak and crack is for. This old house has felt the weight of funerals and rung out with the sound of being born. This old house knows all our secrets, and it loves us broken, beautiful, and warm. My parents brought me home here from the hospital, in the same room where my grandfather was born. 4 of us grew up behind these walls together, and every single one of us still calls it more than home. We carved our hearts into the hallway door frame, the pencil marks still running up the wood from my sister's tiny first one at age 3, all the way to when my brother finally could. This old house knows all our secrets, every laugh and every tear that hit the floor. This old house has held 3 generations, and it knows what every creak and crack is for. This old house has felt the weight of funerals and rung out with the sound of being born. This old house knows all our secrets, and it loves us broken, beautiful, and warm. They offered us twice what my grandfather paid for it. I sat in every room and tried to think, but every room just filled with all the voices of the people who had loved each other here. My oldest wants to fix it up and keep it, pass it to her kids when her time comes. I said, girl, that is the wisest thing you've told me since the day you learned to walk and started running. So we'll put new paint on all the old secrets, we'll fix the porch but leave the door frame marks, we'll make it livable for all the new ones, but keep the soul of every scar. This old house knows all our secrets, and we're adding new ones every passing year. This old house will hold our children's children and tell them all the stories of who loved here. This old house knows all our secrets, the good, the bad, the sacred and the torn. This old house knows all our secrets, and it'll keep them till the last of us is gone. This old house, yeah, this old house knows every single one of us. This old house, our secrets are safe here. Yeah, they're safe here. This old house. been walking down a long and lonely highway with nothing but the memories of you. The setting sun reminds me of your laughter and all the tender things we used to do. I left one cold October without warning. I told myself I had to find my way, but every road I took just kept on circling back to the life I walked away from that day. I'm finding my way back home to you, darling, through every storm and every sleepless night. No matter how far I roam, I keep on searching for the one whose love once made everything right. I've seen the cities and the neon and the glamour. I've slept in places colder than the rain, but nothing that I found out there was worth it. Nothing could replace what I let drain. I picked up the phone 100 different evenings, but pride is a heavy thing to put aside. I wrote you letters that I never finished and cried for all the times I hurt your pride. I'm finding my way back home to you, darling, through every storm and every sleepless night. No matter how far I roam, I keep on searching for the one whose love once made everything right. Maybe it's too late, maybe you've moved on now, maybe there's someone else who holds you near. But if there's one small chance you still remember, I'll spend the rest of my life making it clear. The old house must be quiet in the mornings, the porch swing where we'd watch the fireflies glow. I can still smell coffee and your perfume, and the radio playing soft and low. I'm pulling off the highway now and turning down the dirt road lined with silver maple trees. The porch lights on, and Lord, I hope that means something. I'm coming home, darling, if you'll have me, please. I'm finding my way back home to you, darling, through every storm and every sleepless night. No matter how far I roam, I keep on searching for the one whose love once made his name on any building or bill, but every person in this county knew his handshake and trusted it completely standing still. He coached the Little League for going on 2 decades. He'd show up early long before the rest. He said, I don't care if we win or lose this season. I care if these boys learn to give their best. A good man leaves a mark that don't wash off with weather. He leaves it in the people that he touched along the way. A good man leaves a mark in how his children carry the lessons that he lived out every day. You don't need a monument or flowers on a highway. You don't need a statue in a park. The greatest thing a man can leave this world is simple. A good man leaves a mark. He fixed old widow Harper's porch 3 summers running. Refused to take a penny for his work. He said, your husband was my friend for 40 years, man. The least that I can do ain't even close to her. He gave his coat away one cold December evening to a man he'd never spoken to before. He walked home in the chill without a word about it, and never brought it up no more, no more. A good man leaves a mark that don't wash off with weather. He leaves it in the people that he touched along the way. A good man leaves a mark in how his children carry the lessons that he lived out every day. You don't need a monument or flowers on a highway. You don't need a statue in a park. The greatest thing a man can leave this world is simple. A good man leaves a mark. Standing at his funeral, I looked around the church. Every pew was full and people lined the door. Strangers next to neighbors, next to people he held quietly, and I understood what living was all for. My son asked me last night what I want on my tombstone. I thought about it longer than I should. I said, just right, he tried to be like your grandfather. 'Cause son, that's the very best that I've got. I see him in my mirror every morning. I hear him when I'm tempted to cut corners, and every time I almost do the easy thing the wrong way, I feel his hand and make the right choice every time. A good man leaves a mark that don't wash off with weather. He leaves it in the people that he touched along the way. heart.